open mic. The show.com. It's open mic. The show.com. Openmic.com. Openmic.com. Open mic the show.
Warning, the following program may contain moments of great personal reflection, sudden and striking realization, things you should not try at home, the truth about cats and dogs, incomplete thoughts, rambling gibberish, completely ridiculous opinions, winning lottery numbers, things you could really care less about, barking dogs, and unfortunately, Mike and Stan.
Who likes to be silly? I like to be silly.
What kind of radio show is this?
This town needs an enema.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up.
Hey. Welcome to an all-new episode of Open Mic Live, right here on the all-new, mostly hated website, openmictheshow.com. Also, you can find us on IRN Broadcast, No Name Network, Raw Talk Online, 920 WO in the Apple, replayed on Friday nights, and Saturday nights, Bubba Army Radio at 10 p.m. Stan Down Day is in studio with me, and today's guest is comedian Bobby Kady.
Kady.
See what happens. He
Kady.
knows he's being a dick.
It's all right. Story of my entire
You're used to
childhood
it?
existence.
You
so.
know what? I get my name messed up all the time. Everybody screws up Mike. They always
Yeah.
like to put a C there.
Yeah.
That's
That's a hard
Kelly.
one to screw up there.
You'd be surprised. Well, I spell my full name, my actual name, differently, so people mess it up all the time.
All the time?
Yeah. They try to.
And then just to mess with them even more, you started a show called Open Mic Live.
And I
with
play
a K.
back,
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
That's how I play on words. All right, Stan. How you doing?
I mean, people screw my name up all the time. They
What?
call me Sean.
I know.
They
Sean.
call me-
Well, Sean's a
they
stupid
call me all
name.
kinds of shit.
Why would they call you Sean?
It's weird, right? It doesn't even sound like Stan. I've actually been called Chris a lot in my life. To be
Chris?
honest with you. Is that weird? Like the same name by several different people in several different places.
You look like
Do
a
I
Chris.
look like a goddamn Chris?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
All right. Well, tonight with Chris, Mike, and Bobby. we'll
Bobby
be-
Kady, yeah.
I'll punch him in the goddamn throat. So Bobby Kady's in the studio. Welcome, Bobby. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
We will be talking with Bobby about Bobby. He's multi-talented. He plays music. Is it called plays music? Does music?
He musics.
I'm musics.
He music
from time to time.
Right. He comedies. And he's just an all-around, look at the guy. He's just hot as hell, isn't he? I mean, do you get that from guys a lot?
No. Just Elijah mostly. Just Elijah.
And Christopher's.
See, I knew Elijah was hiding something, bro.
Yeah. He says some weird offbeat stuff.
He does, actually, right?
Which is funny because he was the one during the tournament at Side Splitters when I was going up against some I think it was Tom Wise, and they had a ballot and it said Tom Wise versus Bobby Kady. Well, he sent me a text during the show after we both went on. Somebody sent in a ballot that circled Tom Wise and then had an arrow above me, and it just said gay. And that was the ballot. That was it. And he was just so thrilled. That was like his new best friend. When Elijah was counting the votes, he's like, I just found my new best friend, whoever wrote
For
this
that.
vote. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's easy.
And then I was like, after all the gay undertones you've thrown my way,
That was it. That was all
I'm
I
the
put
one
over.
that's gay.
We've been doing gay jokes for years, and that was the one that did it, right?
Yeah.
One with an arrow.
Yeah.
Right, it's like, you suck here.
Just said gay. Yeah.
That's why I'm going to get a shirt that says, suck here with a hero.
So, yeah.
My new hero.
I think there are T-shirts like that.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
like,
I'm sure
there's
near those
one.
Anything you
kiosks.
think of has been done, right?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? I mean, with comedy, that's huge too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you think it's original?
That's a huge issue too, because I mean, I'm in this middle zone of like trying to like, do I listen to more comedy because I want to be inspired? Because every time I do, I'm just like, I had that bit like
It's exactly
almost, it was sometimes almost word for word,
But
and then
it's
you'll be like, that
anything.
guy did it a lot better though.
It's just
So.
anything, especially comedy, because you're all dealing with the same type of topics.
Yeah.
Current events or specific things that you're, eventually someone's
or in
gonna
my
have the
case,
same
hacking
thought
material
process of it. Yeah,
right,
exactly.
right.
But,
Well,
I
it's
mean,
it's like that phrase says though. It's every great form of art is an imitation of another. So,
or every rose has its thorn.
or every rose has its thorn. That's another one. Totally
But-
relatable to that.
Oh, they're not parallel.
I think so.
Coming from a prick.
That was my
Very
first
good.
concert.
Was it?
I'm not just a prick.
No, you are the biggest prick.
So we went to. I saw you last night briefly.
Mm-hmm.
We went and saw Rio.
Great Rio
for
Paris.
his last headlining show here in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, special.
He is going to be heading out with who just checked in, Cam Bertrand, to California.
I thought he was retiring.
And then, well, come to find out, it might be that way.
Are they going to be living in the same tent?
I was wondering that.
I think so. I think they took over the back of One Circle K out there.
Next to Skid Row?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's Comedy K.
Yeah.
Freaking, that's what their circle is. See, I had no idea.
I could just see them out there with a mic and an amp just telling their jokes because that's the only way to get stage time in LA.
With an open guitar box.
Yeah.
Throw your money in.
I'll come move to LA and I'll bring the guitar case with me.
Well, don't worry.
Knock,
Jonas
knock.
will be following him out there eventually right after that.
Does Jonas do music?
What's that?
Does Jonas do music?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Well, let them borrow my guitar case.
He can
then.
sing.
Yeah?
I don't know. I'm just. I'm
do-
assuming. I mean,
Rio can.
well, yeah, and he can rap and freestyle and do impressions. And
Oh,
he's just
Ricky
kind of-
Hacken is in the.
Oh, hey, Ricky Hacken.
Is that what they...
But
Slick Ricky.
Slick Ricky. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Dude,
no,
he's-
Ricky's the best.
He's great, dude.
He's
Isn't
the
he?
sweetest. He really is.
He's going to be hosting for us coming up here at Beer and Brownies. Were you going to say that?
Yeah, for no.
Oh, I'll
I'm
let
going to give him
you-
no freaking.
Oh, I was promoting us.
Oh, sorry.
That he was helping us out.
You should do that then if
No,
he's
Yes,
promoting
he's
you.
He's an
about
awesome guy. I
us.
can't wait.
When is that, by the way?
St. Patrick's Day. The 19th?
Wait, and what's that
The
for?
14th.
The 17th?
It's some. We don't give a shit. I'll get a notice that I'm supposed to be there.
I'm Irish and I have no freaking clue. Another day to drink? Oh, let me
Yeah.
just remember that.
Which I see you've done a couple open mics over there at Bear and Brownies, right?
Yeah, I love that dude. Can I say his name? He likes
Kelly?
to. Okay, good.
He loves that.
He likes to remain anonymous on
Nick
Facebook.
Fox?
Yeah,
Right.
whatever philosopher he chose on there. He's the man. I love that dude.
What an
like
awesome-
around the time they opened that place is like when I started going up there, and I was like, this place is weird but different. I wish we had more places like that. Actually,
Dude, we did a show there. Actually, our first event was there with Cam Bertrand, Elijah, and then we had 3 bands.
Mm-hmm.
There's people playing Operation while there's bands.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's kind of
it's an interesting
awesome.
environment. Yeah,
It sounds weird, but it
It works though because especially the atmosphere he creates is such like an inviting,
It's like a
warm
coffee
atmosphere.
shop, but with
Yeah.
beer and
Yeah,
stuff.
and an
A
ATM.
cooler. Right.
Yeah.
And did they get more food in there? Did I hear that correctly?
Yep.
So now that you can eat more,
They got an easy bake oven.
Sweet.
So now they can make pizzas.
bring your own bulb.
Nice.
They really did though. Now they have pizza, fries. They got a few things in there. But have you ever been in a more unique, comfortably setting?
No, it's I love it in there.
It's weird,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. Like it's a good break from the monotony of like very like corporate things.
Oh shit, we got a trucker. Dean Barber's listening. Welcome, 10-4, good buddy. Is it good buddy or is it big buddy? What is it? Little buddy?
It's like John Ricky.
La-
I don't
was it John
know.
Who the hell
Breaker,
is John
breaker.
Ricky?
I don't know. You just like I'm just trying to throw back the old. I was never a trucker, so I don't know how the terms go, but.
Who the hell? You wouldn't be here if you were.
But I listened to a couple
Dude, truckers
radio
are
transmissions.
fucking creepy.
Yes, they are.
I don't trust
Yeah.
truckers. Do
No.
you? You ever known a trucker?
I've never felt so comfortable than at a rest stop at 3 a.m.
My favorite part about truckers is they're usually far away.
They're
Nowhere
usually
near me.
moving. yeah.
Unless they're in front of you in the left lane on the interstate.
Right?
Then they're
Dude,
the
here's a
worst.
question for you guys: have you ever once like called one of those like 1-800 How's My Driving?
No, but I've wanted to.
You have.
I've actually taken.
But see, the fact that you have wanted to and still haven't, I gotta.
means they don't
Who's
work.
really calling?
I've actually wanted to take. I've taken my magnets off of my truck because I don't want people calling me and
Oh, okay.
telling me how my driving is.
exactly.
I've actually called myself in.
have you?
Yeah. I've reported myself for bad driving.
I did.
That's hilarious.
I did because actually I remember I did because the guy was eating an apple and we were parked at a light. He stuck it out of the driver window and then threw it over his truck. And I was like, dude, you're in a company like he was in like Best or I'm going to give them free advertising. Some kind of main
Yeah,
company
don't do
out
that
there.
now.
It's
Yeah.
like, dude, I don't care, but don't do that.
Don't do that,
That's
yeah.
stupid. It makes no sense. Throw it in the back of the truck.
Oh, people.
It's not yours. Don't throw it on the road. Squirrel could get it and then die.
An
anyway,
apple.
Last night we went to see Rio.
Yeah.
And Jonas was there and Jacoby. This is the second time we've seen Jacoby. Have you seen him before other than last night?
No, and I came in halfway through Jonas's set. So
Gotcha. You need to see his actual set. Like
Yeah.
he hosted last night.
Yeah.
But the last time we saw him was one of Rio and Friends things going on. and he actually did a set. That guy is hilarious.
He's in LA too, right?
No, he's in Miami.
He's in Miami? Okay.
Yeah,
he was going through his credentials at one point during
Right.
the hosting,
Oh,
so I
look at
was.
me.
He's in Hollywood, so that's how you.
Which
got
I
that
liked it because
confused.
it was a good spin on him telling you how more
Dude, you're a
important he
Blasian.
was.
That's all you need to be. If you're a black Asian, you win automatically, right?
Especially when it comes to college entries. Yeah.
Did you see the blonde chick that he brought up there? Were you there for that?
I was not.
Oh my God, he brought up all the birthday people, that were in there. There were 7 birthday people in there that night.
Well, there was
brought
like
him up there and
400
I'm
people.
sorry, but I think the blonde was a plant.
I don't give a damn if she was a plant. That bitch was hot as balls.
Was she?
Oh yeah. Well, he made them all come up there and line up, and then one by one come down to the front and twerk. You know what I mean?
Really?
Well, yeah.
Everyone that it was their birthday?
Yeah.
Even the dudes.
Even the dudes? Okay.
Yeah. It was terrible.
And
I was going to say, then it became like one of those hypnotist comedians.
Right, exactly.
She was last, and she sold it. So she got a big pop out of the crowd.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems like probably that was staged then.
That's what I'm
That's what
saying.
he's saying. Yeah.
Hyping the crowd
I
up
think
a little
so.
bit.
Yeah. But I mean, not a bad move.
No.
I
It's a
wasn't mad
business
at him.
move.
I liked it.
I mean, I've seen worse staged events like WWE.
Or open mic.
Do you watch wrestling?
Wait, what?
This isn't staged. Unfortunately, this shit's real.
I did up until I was about probably like 14. Like, so it was like during like the...
So you're 31, right? So 14. So
it was like the Stone Cold Rock days. Undertaker.
So
But
98,
Undertaker's not saying
okay.
anything because that's for the past 40 years, it feels
That's
like.
true,
so.
'cause,
he's still there, isn't he?
Probably. Yeah. Does he still go by? I don't know.
Well, he doesn't die, so that's the thing.
That's the thing.
about
But
him.
his Undertaker did, right? Didn't the
There's
pallbearer?
Paul Bearer was the guy that walked in with
Yeah.
him. Right, yeah.
Isn't he isn't that an Undertaker too, or is that a pallbearer? I guess that's two different
I thought he
things.
did those terrible horror movies late at night.
Sort of. This is the third one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. For those that are under 32,
Dr. Pallbearers.
you know Dr. Paul.
I'm about to be
Bearers.
told how young I am. This is
Oh, back in
There you
our
go.
day,
Right.
there was this old guy that used to play what was it? Cheesy, creepy movies.
Right.
'Cause they were cheesy. It was like lobsters climbing on shore killing people, but it was clearly like claymation lobster.
Okay.
And fake people going, ah.
right.
It's like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Those kind of movies.
For some reason, this is like bringing back a memory. I feel
Well,
like I may have
there
seen
is a
one.
second one. There is Dr. Pallbearer 2,
Uh-huh.
and he kind of does the same thing, or at least he mooches off of it, but I don't think they play the videos.
It's
Okay.
cheesy. I mean, it's aimed for college students who are high as fuck. when they get
Yeah.
home at night.
It's basically like the first was a cartoon Adult Swim type stuff.
Exactly.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And it was just cheesy. It was like a lot like Gomez Adams, but overplayed.
Okay.
Like, ha, 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 ha. I nailed that. I'm sorry if that was a great
Did you
impression.
It's amazing it's not still around.
When you were growing up, did you watch a lot of TV when you were in your early teen, 12, 13, 14? Did you watch a lot of TV or not really?
I don't know if I would say a lot. I watched a lot of sports. So
Oh, you're a sports guy?
Yeah, pretty big sports guy.
Did you ever play sports?
I did. I played probably like 7 different sports in high school.
Did you
so.
ever do anything other than give people Gatorade?
Yeah. No, I actually played. I actually, believe it or not, like I went to the state finals in basketball, and I started for my team. And yeah,
Really?
I know. Who would have thought? You know, it was like A1
I
or
understand.
1A.
I'm not
A1.
shocked.
That's a steak sauce.
I'm not shocked really.
You
but
look a little shocked.
I was
you look a
surprised a little
little
bit.
shocked. Yeah.
because I didn't see you as being. I mean, I saw more like tennis or track.
Tennis. I played a little bit of tennis. Track, not so much.
I could play
I was
racquetball.
fast,
Tennis,
but
not so much.
racquetball you can play.
Better than tennis.
Better than tennis. I don't think I've ever played racquetball in my
No?
whole life. No,
But
I
you
hear it's
played-
fun.
I played a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, back,
play
in,
beer
back
pong?
in my day.
I played that too.
Does that count? Are you good at that?
That's I almost got a scholarship for that.
I don't know if you're joking because I know there's stupid scholarships out there. now.
Probably no. There used to be this kid who I'm still Facebook friends with, so maybe he's watching. But he would hype up his beer pong tournaments all the time. Like he would travel to beer pong tournaments.
What?
Yeah, and he'd
Like
be
it's
like about to
softball?
go grab that title, and he'd be like, yeah. And you're like, do you? It's like a 4-day event. Are you actually drinking the beer? Like when you do this?
They don't drink the beer.
They
dude.
don't, do they?
No, not these days. Well, I mean, they've learned to put water in the cups.
Uh-huh.
So at least you're not drinking dirty beer anymore.
Right. I feel like that was adopted a while ago,
And that's
Yes,
fine.
'cause
But
everyone was getting
I
sick.
played with some of these college, and
They weren't drinking.
they
the
don't
entire day,
drink. Like you put it in the cup, and
Yeah.
they don't. It's like, come on, man.
These were kids that were terrible at both ping pong and basketball, and they're like, I'm going to invent something. I'm better at these athletes then.
True. That is true.
That's what they came up with.
What's your favorite sport to watch?
It's pretty close between hockey and football.
Hockey is fun to...
Hockey live is probably my favorite thing. I just went to the game on, was it Monday? I just
live
love hockey.
Made me a hockey fan.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, because
anybody that
it's
says they
just-
don't understand it or whatever, I take them to the game, and after that, they're hooked.
It's so intense.
And those are the best fans we have in Tampa. Is our hockey fans. Like,
What's the best team you
they're
got
awesome.
in Tampa?
Yeah,
What's the best owner?
but even when it's been down at times, like Bucks fans will hop off the bandwagon so quickly, whereas like Lightning, we've been selling out those games for years now.
Sven says foosball.
Foosball, I play a little foosball too. No spins.
I sucked at that.
Yeah.
Seriously, I just kept grabbing the ball and throwing it in the fucking
That's my
hole.
problem with most sports. So it's like I was a little bit above average at everything. I was never great at like one thing.
See, we have that in common.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, because
It's the same as true in my life right now,
I mean,
too. So.
I was good enough at a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I got good at things, but never the best
Never
at
the
them.
best,
You know what I mean?
right.
Seriously, there was always some dickhead better than me, so I'd lost my paycheck.
Right.
But, I mean, what was your favorite sport to play when you were... I mean...
Probably hockey, too. Hockey.
You played hockey?
Yeah, ice hockey. I didn't get into ice hockey, though, till after high school. I was lucky enough to where, like, I had a friend who, like, his dad owned the Brandon Ice Sports for him. So we'd go out at midnight and they had a bar there, too. So we'd just get, like, a pitcher of beer and we'd go skate around until 4 a.m. So I got pretty good pretty quick.
Dude,
Yeah.
I never thought about that approach.
Yeah.
I mean, I drink when I'm bowling, I drink when I'm golfing, but
Yeah.
I've never thought about drinking and ice skating.
It's the
to where I
funnest thing in
bleed.
the world.
Right.
Don't smoke weed and ice skate, though. And don't ice skate and play hockey. I learned that lesson. Some might disagree with me out there,
You
but
smoke pot and play hockey?
smoke pot and play hockey.
Okay, you
He
said
said,
ice
don't,
skate.
Don't ice skate and play hockey. So
And that's why I changed it to
so that's
actually
field hockey.
playing hockey. Because, like, I said don't ice skate and get high,
Oh,
which
I
is
got
which
it.
is
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
And then I changed it to
Don't play hockey.
don't play hockey and get high.
Right.
Gotcha.
Because
Remember, you're on
guys
Mike
are
Live,
going
we're slow, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me too. So don't worry, I fit right in.
So get high is what you're saying?
So get high is
Got
what
it.
I'm saying
Got
all
it.
the time, no matter what you
Lawrence
do.
Green says he loves your face.
Who's that?
Lawrence Green.
Oh, hi, Lawrence. How you doing? Thanks
He
for
has
loving
no
my
idea
face.
who you are, Lawrence, but hey,
What's that?
I'm just kidding.
Lawrence Greeny, is it?
Lawrence
Greeny?
Greeny.
Greeny?
Lawrence
Green-
Green's hot, bro. He's got,
Green eggs and ham.
His hair flows like hair.
like, here, right? Let's play a game.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Because he broke the rules.
Noises.
One rule.
You did it! You did it! I knew you would! I just knew you would!
Let's just do it. Let's meet this thing head on. And you were in it to win it.
All right, the name of the game is Real News or Fake News. I am going to give you a headline, and I want you to tell me if it's based off of a real news story or a fake news story, because you'll hear this,
The news is fake.
or separated.
Absolutely real.
There
The
you
news
go.
is fake.
All right, so you're a part of this. I want you to take one of those balls, throw it right over here. I want you to aim for that, but at least hit something.
18.
For 18 points, the first question is 18 points. Is this a real news story or a fake news story? A frustrated curling teammate sends all those thingies with the handles down at once. This, of course, is based off of the curling events
So it's
in the
equivalent to
Olympics.
just wiping the board clean when you're playing a board
Yes,
game?
he was frustrated.
Right.
So a frustrated curling teammate sends all those thingies with the handles down at once.
Or as I call it, Canadian shuffleboard.
Right.
Yeah.
Or sweeping.
Sweeping. Yeah, with sweeping. Swiffering. Okay, so what is the reputable possibilities of these news sources that would be like?
No.
Oh,
We're
I
not using the onion.
mean, right. An onion would be satire. If it's satire or if I
It
made
still
it up.
counts?
What's that?
It still counts if
No,
it's
no,
satire?
no. That would be fake news.
Okay. So, the title one more time. Let me hear it.
Frustrated curling teammate sends all those thingies with the handles down at once. Now, I may have changed the headline up, so this could have happened. Somebody could have got pissed off and threw it.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I want you guessing.
It's a mindless game, dude.
It really
No,
is.
I'm gonna say fake news.
Because it's Canada and they don't get pissed off. They don't
Well,
get
I'm just gonna say
frustrated.
they take their curling way too
They don't
seriously.
get pissed off. One of them took the goddamn medal off her neck. The other one in this curling thing, I found out.
That's a good point.
There's
That's a
common
good
courtesy
point.
where in the curling, they're like very. If you hit the puck, the other team has the right to either remove the puck from the ice,
Or punch you in the face.
ignore it, or place the puck wherever they want. Well, they chose to remove it. I guess that's taboo in this sport. No one ever does that. Canada did that and still lost. So twice in this Olympics, I'm taking my ball and going out.
Right,
You know?
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was probably wrong then.
What's a puck? Like,
whatever the hell. I don't know what the hell
is
it's
that
called.
the curling thingy?
It's the thingy thing
Okay,
that you're
okay.
talking
Bobby.
about. Yeah.
Because there's only two things, right? There's the broom
Yeah.
and then there's the thingy.
What? Okay, if you had to call it something, what would you call it?
The heavy-weighted thingy. I mean, it's a thingy with it's
I'm starting to
basically
think this article's real after we're trying to describe what this thing is
it's a
called.
kettlebell, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it just
When do
basically
we find
a
out
kettlebell?
it's called a thing?
Call it a puck. Someone Google what the hell. It's a rock.
I'm going to call it a
I just got the answer. It's a
disco
rock.
biscuit.
Red and blue rock. Disco biscuit. I want it done with disco balls now. That'd be way better. It would.
Done with
It'd
disco
just
balls?
be shinier.
It'd just be shinier.
Yeah. It'd still be the same shitty sport.
Yeah, you talked too much last week.
All right, for 18 points, real news or fake news. Frustrated curling teammate sends all those thingies with the handles down at once. That, my friends...
The news is fake.
Let me try that again.
The news is fake.
It's fake.
Okay, cool.
Next question is worth how many points?
Oh, I have to throw it again?
You do? Yep, we're going to do all these.
Well, Nisa says it's called a stone. Same thing. Oh, nice. 15.
All right, for 15 points, number 2. Man tackles jogger, steals her shorts, and runs off into the woods swinging her shorts over his head. Like a prize. Whee!
If that's not real, I want it to be real.
I want it to be real, too.
I want to be sitting in that park when
I'm going to say this is real because you won't even believe you asking me this question. Today I went biking.
Jogging and
I went
took-
biking down the Tampa Upper Trail, whatever it's called.
close.
And there's a sheriff that's been up and down, and the person I was with, we were next to it at Anytime Fitness, and this guy comes out and he goes, "Excuse me, just so you know, there's been a guy attacking women and taking their shorts."
Are you kidding me?
Swear to God, that
Did you put your
happened
heels
today.
on?
This happened today. So I'm going to go absolutely true. I don't know where this takes place, but I think it's true.
I don't know if you're messing with us, because
I swear to God.
what a coincidence that I pulled this story, and I'm just kidding. Is it real news or fake news?
Only because I lived this life. Because it was me.
I don't care if you believe me or not. Hold on.
Steals her shorts and runs off into the woods, swinging the shorts over his head. Like, wee, wee, look at me. I don't know if, and I'm going to date myself. Stan probably doesn't know the song, but it just reminds me of that whole North Carolina, come on, raise up, take your shirt off. spin it
Pablo
around.
Petey.
Sure, thank you. I had no
Petey
idea.
Pablo is, I think, actually his name.
Yeah, comma Pablo Petey.
Petey Pablo.
Pablo, comma Petey.
You're correct. I do not know that song.
Come on, raise up.
Take your shirt off. Spin it around like a helicopter.
Helicopter.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, don't do it. I'm going to report you to the police. Like, I don't know if he's stealing women's shorts, but he's taking his shirt off, and we don't like it.
Eris Gill. Is it Eris or Aris?
It's Adi.
Adi?
Adi.
Adi Gill. Is it Gill? Or
Yeah.
Gee?
Yeah. That's the dude I do the podcast with.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so now he can hear one how it's supposed to sound.
Adi.
Wow.
Adi.
Adi.
Podcast.
I'm representing your name out there. I just
What
want
up,
you to know.
Adi?
All right, man tackles
Buenos noches.
jogger, steals her shorts, runs off into the woods, swinging shorts over his head. That did happen in Florida.
Absolutely
And it
real.
was probably on the Upper Tampa Bay Trail.
It happened on the trail I was on today. That's the only reason I knew that one.
That's odd. That's oddly coincidental
Yeah.
that happened. All right, next question is worth how many points, Bobby?
Oh, yes.
I know, we put you to work.
18.
That was 18 points. Real news or fake news? China bans the letter N. In as in in.
N-word.
Onions.
Not the
Onions.
N-word. Not the N-word.
Nyang.
Not engines.
No, they can still say that, just
Yeah,
not.
Just not. Not. They cannot say the letter N. Or they just
like
ban
when
it.
Jacoby got that guy out there to announce him, he's like, my
Yeah, yeah.
brother.
I want
coming
you to
up
say,
here,
"Oh, my neck." I ain't saying that.
I'm going to go fake. I don't even think they used real letters, so
Right, aren't they characters?
banned every letter.
Fake,
Yeah,
fake,
but
fake.
China is, largely, what would that be called?
You're not going to
Western?
ban a letter that has your name in it, though.
Right?
It's going to be
Hong
Chia.
Kong?
Chia, no?
Isn't that the capital, Hong
Yeah.
Kong?
Be Hog,
I'm saying
Hog,
fake.
Cog.
Hong Kong?
Actually, Moby's the only one that didn't say fake. Or Tyler Luce, sorry.
I was going to say, Moby's in the house again?
Chia bans the letter N.
Chia.
Chia pets. Did you guys have a Chia pet?
I did, an
I had
Obama
a
one.
Chia turtle.
An Obama one?
I have an Obama Chia pet.
Okay, so you've bought a Chia pet recently.
No, someone bought me. He hasn't been in office in a while. But this is when he
It hasn't even been 2
term.
years.
It was his first term. When he first.
I'm talking about
What
since
have you
I was
done for
like
me lately? He's
16.
gone.
I didn't know Chia pet. Yeah. You can keep your change, Obama.
I just want to see what he looked like with an afro.
He's probably getting close. I know he's got a beard now.
Does he really?
Yeah, he basically went David Letterman. Like,
Did he?
Right when he quit. He's going kayaking and like putting beards on.
He did Letterman. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, like he actually did.
Letterman's on
Went like-
Netflix, and
Oh,
he
yeah,
does
yeah,
his own
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
He
I
did.
remember.
Was him and was it Seinfeld
There was a few people, yeah.
or
It's
Seinfeld in
basically
cars?
a
with
David
people?
Letterman on Netflix.
Glenn Miller, welcome.
I tried to watch that Seinfeld, riding in cars with coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
And he did, it was the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah.
In his Lamborghini.
Yeah, Jim
It was
Carrey's going
hard
off the
for me
rails.
that was hard for me
I
to
love
watch.
it. I love Jim Carrey. I like how he's just absolutely.
I like him. That was
batshit
just a hard
crazy
episode.
now. Am I allowed to curse on here?
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck no.
Okay,
Nita says, did Chinese people even have letters?
that's what I said. I was like, it's just symbols. They can-
Characters. Well, isn't English a number one language over there? I think English might be a number one language there now.
Which is ironic.
China?
'cause
China.
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 She's hot.
China. She's dead. She's with the
That's what makes
Undertaker. Or the Dr. Paul Bearer, number one.
But they probably would get rid of the letter N before they would get rid of like eating cats. So it's possible.
And dogs.
One is necessary for survival. The other one is
yeah,
one
yeah.
letter.
One's just a letter.
Well, for 18 points, China bans the letter N. That, my friends,
Absolutely real.
that is real. Because apparently they were using that to make fun of their emperor or whoever the dude is now. They also got rid of Mickey Mouse because I guess people are using that as a character to make fun of. Is it the president or the prime minister? What does China have? Important people.
I thought it was a conqueror.
Right, a dictator. Okay.
Yeah.
So, next question is worth how many points?
That's not my job.
All right, this basketball's a little used. Was that 13?
I'm gonna give you 13 points.
We have new mic stands with the little Velcro balls.
Hey,
the Velcro ball, you
hey,
can't find any of
baby
those.
steps. Actually, you can't find them. Hold on a second.
They don't make them like they used to.
All right, next question. Worth 13 points. Little Caesars officially adds poo-poo pie to menu after rave reviews.
Is there an Oriental theme going on here? Poo-poo pie.
I may have just picked one news source today and
It sounds,
ran with it.
sounds too real. I'm going fake.
Poo-poo platter.
Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking of? Poo-poo platter? Poo-poo pie. Have you had the Hershey pie from, who has the Hershey pie? Is that Pizza Hut? We had it, and it was completely burnt at the bottom, so it was awesome.
Better pizza, better poo. Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. Hot and ready.
Hot and ready. I'll take a number 2.
And a steamer. Little Caesars officially adds poo-poo pie to menu after rave reviews. Have you ever had anything that was like a test subject in the market? Like, what was it? Cheetos. Burger King did the Cheetos mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have any of those?
I had a really weird Lay's one before. I think it was like
A Lay's crusted.
it was
cheesy
like
poof.
it was
or-
like chicken and waffles or something like that.
Oh, that was.
was
Oh,
that?
okay. That was the Lay's potato chip
Yeah.
flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I thought was okay to a degree.
Don't ruin my salty Lays with some chicken and waffle
You know what I was
bullshit.
going to say? That's exactly what I said. It was like, how lazy are we getting as a society where it's like Just get chicken and waffles.
Just cook
If
up
you
right.
want chicken and waffles that bad, we don't have to infuse it into a potato chip.
And these days in Tampa, they're on every goddamn corner anymore.
It's true. I saw there's a second Ray Ray's. I want to go to that one.
Ray Ray.
And then I say that, and then I'll try something one day, and I'll be like
oh, this is
thank
delicious.
God they came out with this. Chip.
Their biscuits and gravy were delicious.
Yeah.
Ray's.
People probably freaked out back in the day when it was just anything but regular flavor, like salt and vinegar, and then like thank God they got that, you know.
But food in general, I mean, go to the fair. Like, they're just making shit up now.
Well, they're just sticking shit in a fryer.
I mean, but they're doing the same thing with potato chips and freaking everything else, you know. Ugh. But they took ideas.
I'm sorry, but that glazed
Lay's
donut burger
accepted
is
input for
delicious.
I look at food, especially in the Seminole Heights area, like it's like politics. There's either extreme right or left. You're either deep frying everything, or you're using all organic kale and like
grass fed.
I go into some of these restaurants. I'm like, I have to have it explained to me what I'm about to eat.
Oh, so you must have went to ramen.
I think it was.
Oh, we thought about going there. Have you been
Rooster
in
in
there?
the Till.
Rooster in the Till?
Yeah.
Well, we talked about that.
Have you been in ramen?
3 times we've tried to eat there, and we have officially given up.
Really?
Yep.
I'm glad we didn't go. We thought about going in there.
We can't
The
get in there.
Ichiban?
Yeah, it's Ichiban. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. The last time they said they were opening in a half an hour, and they told us to go to the fireworks armory, and we said no, thanks, bye, because they opened one up over there. There's a ramen in that place.
That place is nuts.
It smells delicious. I ride my bike there all the time. It smells awesome.
Which one? The
one at the fireworks.
Okay. I need to get a bike for this area. I've been biking around, but it hasn't been my bike. I stole it.
You stole it?
I got to give it back to that little kid. So,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful down there.
If you've had it for more than 21 days, it's yours. Possession is 9
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
We riding around with another one in this hand.
That's right.
ready?
A tricycle.
All right. Little Caesars officially adds poo-poo pie to menu after rave reviews. That, my friends,
The news is fake.
that is fake news.
Fake news.
We got a score update?
The hilarious Matt Williams came in with fake news. You know Matt Williams?
Yeah. Did he answer fake news?
Yeah.
Okay. So how's he doing on the
He's
score?
smarter than he is funny. I can say that right now.
I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be very surprised when Matt Williams comes
You're right
out.
about that. We will be very surprised.
When he has a Netflix special and you guys are asking to have him on.
We've had him on a couple times.
I'm
We
here to
love that
support
guy.
you, man.
Dude. So, quick points update. Amanda, 46. Bobby, 46. Nita, Smitty, Snooks, Dean, all with 33. Everyone else has 28. Last question is worth, did he have a ball?
Bobby.
38.
38
Thanks for the math, Bobby.
points.
Oh,
So-
it's times 2 in the final round?
Yeah, that's it. We really like to mix things
Pretty
up.
good at math.
Ted, what's up?
All right. Morgue employee cremated by mistake while taking a nap. Is this a real news story or a fake news story? Fert? Hi, Midge. Midge says hi.
Gobble.
Barbara says fake. Who says hi? David Wayne. He's waving.
What's up, David?
Yeah. As he waves,
Daily dose of D.
There's taco sauce slinging all over the house as he's
Oh.
freaking
Like he would spill a drop.
Right. Every time
He shoots like Spider-Man. He shoots taco sauce out of his gun.
he puts tarps on it so he can keep it.
He puts tarps around it like what, Dexter?
Oh no, that's just his shirt.
No.
I love you, David. I'm just kidding. That bitch will kill
So
me.
David just left.
Did he?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't have that kind of
So
power.
38, what's your answer?
Oh, he did harumph.
Okay, so a guy gets cremated while he's taking a nap.
That's basically what happened, yes.
Let's go true.
Morgue employee.
Everyone sounds like they said fake, so I'm going to go against the grain here.
Morgue employee cremated by mistake while taking a nap for 38 points.
Could have just caught on fire the building.
That's true. I didn't say specifically how
Yeah.
it was cremated.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was
Not by
in
a company.
furnace. I'll ask my aunt.
You said fake?
I said real. I'm
said
going
real?
real. Because everyone else said fake, so...
Uh-oh.
You know, I like to be different.
Uh-oh, I see something interesting here. You ready? Okay. All right. Morgue employee cremated by mistake while taking a nap. Gosh, I wish that was real, but
The news is fake.
the news is fake. So it looks like we have a
Definitive winner.
Oh, somebody broke through.
Yes, Love Burns wins with 84. Love Burns! Woo!
Do I win anything either way?
You win.
Good point.
No.
All right, so winner, chicken dinner, you get nothing. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's all about you, my friend. All about Bobby Kady.
Bobby
So sorry.
Kady up next. Open Mic Live. Also, if you missed this game, tune in at 8 o'clock where we have Open Mic's favorite game coming up. Stanley something or other. We'll be back.
This is Tommy Gill. I love Open Mic Live. I know you will too. Tune in, listen, please do it. I love you.
Welcome back to Open Mic Live. That Now it's all messed up. The lighting is great in here on Facebook Live and OpenMicTheShow.com, the newly hated website, where you can find
Such a whiner.
where you can find all of our friends. OpenMicTheShow.com, your one-stop shopping. Bobby Kady's in studio.
Hello.
Stan, you take over. This is your job.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We do have Bobby Kady, like this douchebag just mentioned to you. Bobby, welcome again, man. We appreciate it, seriously.
Thank you for having me, man.
We appreciate you
Means a
coming
lot.
so far to be here, too.
That was
quite the drive, right?
Yeah, I could have walked here.
Yeah, you won't want to do that. Not in Seminole Heights. That's just
You
dangerous.
didn't? You don't care about our environment? You don't care about...
I'm a white male.
Go-
I'll be
yeah,
fine.
all right,
you
okay.
know?
So as we mentioned earlier, I mean, you're not young, you're not old, you're 31. That's dead center, right?
Yeah.
That's where you're still learning, but you think you know everything.
That's correct. I just read all the memes where Harrison Ford started when he was 30, so I figured that's when I would start. You know?
That's who you're going to base it on? Is
yes,
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad person to.
Yeah,
but if you're doing comedy, maybe not.
I could do better.
Yep, I could do better.
Yeah.
So anyway, as all of our comedians in here have done, you've been to college, FSU, right?
Yep.
Did you get a degree in political science, or did you start to take it and went, eh?
I got a degree in political science.
Did you?
And international affairs. I got a BS, which is appropriately named.
Right.
And
so
did that for about 8 years.
Like, when you decided to take political science, what was your end game for that?
I think it was, I got into 24 and I wanted to be Jack Bauer.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and
so that's what political science is like CIA, FBI bullshit?
Well, the original idea was to go into the FBI or DEA. And I realized that
not so much fun.
Let's try pot. You know?
Plus, their
That was
headquarters always
It's
get
real.
infiltrated, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I think the best advice I was ever given was I was in Tallahassee. I went to Florida State, and I came up to a guy who had a license plate that said ex-FBI on it. And I was like, I'll get some advice from this guy. So I pulled up to him at a red light. I was like, hey, man, trying to get into the FBI. You got any advice what I can do? And he said, yeah, become a black woman. And I was like, all right, Jesus, here's a guy who's pretty jaded. Yeah.
So what was FBI then?
What's that?
Did FBI mean something about black women?
I think he was just
Being a
upset
dick?
with
About
the affirmative
affirmative
action,
action.
probably.
Oh,
I thought he was doing a Steve Martin bit when I was once
Which
a young black man.
you can kind of understand to a certain extent because it's like I wouldn't want affirmative action in the NBA. You know,
True.
like imagine if
I'll give you that.
I had to watch that.
It'd be boring.
Yeah,
Because it'd be like the 1970s.
yeah, pretty much. Short shorts would come
Yeah.
back.
They had to. You know why they made the shorts longer, right?
So
Because black guys
so we
play
couldn't see their
basketball.
balls.
Right.
That's right.
So you went to a Christian school, right? High
I
school?
did. Yeah, private
Citrus
school.
Park. Now that's interesting.
Yeah.
Did you grew up in Citrus? I mean, did you spend how much time did you spend in Citrus Park?
I lived right next to there, so
I happen to know a few people out there.
Oh yeah,
The Perez's. Mark Perez.
Mark Perez. Oh shit. Yeah,
He pays me.
pays you.
I work for Mark Perez.
That's crazy. I
He
didn't know
threatened
that.
to fire me
This
if I
is
didn't
what
bring
you've
you
been
in.
holding.
Actually, he's the reason we went to the show where you did the competition.
Okay, cool.
Is he invited us when the whole goddamn neighborhood and your family was there?
That's right.
That was awesome, dude. You have a lot of support.
I do. I'm very blessed in that way. That's why I started off the finals by saying like, hey, like I'm glad there's judges here,
right?
Because this time, it'll be judged off of talent instead of how many friends your mom has.
But you know what?
Or if you're a black woman.
Or if you're black. Yeah.
Immediately after that, though, you knew, like you pointed out yourself when we were out there with Elijah. You pointed out that I won because I had the most people out there.
Yeah,
You
it
weren't-
definitely had nothing to do with talent.
How'd you feel about your set that night?
It was probably the worst set that I had of the tournament.
You said you tried new stuff that night?
Well, throughout the tournament, everything was different, except for the finals. I kind of added a little bit from everything, the things I liked the most. But a lot of guys, they went out there and they did the same 5 and they did the same 7, and I wanted to mix it up. I wanted to keep it because people were coming out to see me,
right?
And I wanted to keep it a little bit different. And and that one just probably wasn't my favorite that I did. But
thankfully, you did have that support system so that you didn't get screwed out of doing better the next time and actually, going forward on your own.
Right, and I kind of had to tell people that I felt like I ruined it in a way for them to come back because I'm like, I swear to God, I'll be funnier next time.
Right. They told me that's what they were saying was like he said he was trying a bunch of new stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've always wondered because we've been to a few of these competitions, and I see guys try new stuff that we've seen before with solid stuff. Why in a competition would you not use your shit that works?
I just wanted to be like Frank. I wanted to do it my way.
It worked,
and I knew like people were coming out, so I just wanted to keep it different. I wanted to make sure like the people weren't seeing the same crap, and I was just getting the vote because they were there. I mean, that's probably what happened regardless. But it was funny because even Elijah, he was hosting that night, and he came up to me like as I'm getting off stage, and he's the host, and like we're switching hands. He's like, what the hell was that theatrical piece you just did? Like, and then after the show, he was like, maybe go with the classics.
Right.
Yeah.
So does that happen quite a bit? Like when we don't get to hear that part, those passing statements. You know, what I mean, does that?
I don't
happen
know
quite
how
a
much
bit?
they happen. I'm very new to this, so I mean, like, it happens. I think a good amount of time. I really appreciate people like Elijah though, because they keep you on your toes, and they don't want you to. They don't want you to settle for being mediocre. You know,
they're not being dicks. They're being
honest. Yeah, and a lot of people will take it as like they'll get butthurt by comments, but like you got to grow from them. They're trying to help you out.
Those are the people that remain right where they're at forever. The people that get butthurt.
Exactly. If quit. One or the other.
If you take it as criticism as opposed to input, or as opposed to constructive
criticism, because even criticism in its state isn't a negative thing. Like you need criticism to, hey, like it's like kids. You got to punish them sometimes. You're being a jackass right now.
Well, it's like your wife. If you don't beat her once in a while, she won't listen.
She'll just keep mouthing off.
Right.
That's
if
right.
you don't kick the dog, you'll keep shitting in the house.
Right. I mean,
right. It's pretty simple.
Maybe that's why I don't have a wife yet, and you've mastered it at this point.
Yeah. No, I just wait for her to go to sleep and kick the shit out of her. So Stephen Henry, like I mentioned earlier, you, believe it or not, for being new to the scene, have a lot of respect in this area from the local comics. They want you to start getting out there more because they see the potential in you, and you're a genuinely nice guy. You know what I mean? You have good character to you. You play basketball.
Yeah.
You can't hate that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you in doing all this, I saw that you posted you're going to start trying to get out more and do more things, right?
Yeah.
What made you start deciding to go, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get out there and fuck it. I'm going to do it.
Well, I'm about a month and a half off of like my first year anniversary into it, and I just wanted to prove that like this was something to myself that I wanted to do and that I could do. And I just have so much growing and learning to do. My problem is I work in a restaurant at night, so it's hard to balance. Like, if I get out at like 11:30, I'm not going to be able to drive over to Dunedin or St. Pete to hit a mic or something like that. So those nights I spend writing.
What do you do at the restaurant?
I bartend.
You do, and like I saw that you used to bartend at like Bonefish or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So have you bartended? I mean, you like that job?
I love it. I mean, I'm in a very fortunate position, like where I'm at. It's good money. It's a new place. It's like right in the middle of.
And that's the thing is, it kind of like comedy is tough for chicks. Bartending is tough for you got to have character if you're going to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to be
or actually good at it, yeah.
That's what I mean. I mean, you have to be good at it. Very good at it.
It's funny because I had a bartender friend the other day. He was like, all my shifts are being taken away for these new girls and stuff. I'm like, yeah.
Get better.
They got tits.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, but like that's why I'm sick of hearing about the gender pay gap. I'm like, the most powerful position, I know this isn't a popular opinion, but the most powerful position in this world is a confident, beautiful woman. Like, she can do anything in this world.
Yes, that's a fact. I mean, even not beautiful, even if you're
just a driven woman. I'm saying beautiful, it just adds another like element to.
Well, I understand that because that draws you into.
It does, because if you're running even at a restaurant or any job, marketing, whatever it is, you want somebody, a presentation when you walk in. You want an image that you're trying to go for.
Right.
So that's just my opinion. I know some people are going to disagree with it, but
I don't think it's wrong though. I mean, people are afraid to admit it,
Yeah.
But we look at people first.
We live in such a stupid PC culture right now that we can't say what's actually on our mind. And half the people are going around just saying things that they don't even, if they really dug down to their deep recesses of their mind, aren't saying. And they're
people don't rationalize anymore.
No.
All they do
That's
is
out the window.
They take things for exactly what is said, and they don't actually listen to the context of what's being said.
And they like to break you down based on what you say.
Or actually narrow down what you're saying.
Right.
Like, they don't take it for what you're actually saying. They take it for whatever's going to be the most fucked up thing it could possibly be.
And they like to put labels like sexist, racist, whatever it is.
Doesn't
Whereas
matter.
you're like, I'm just making general observations about human nature.
Honesty's very unwelcome here.
Maybe I should be less honest. I don't know.
Why? No.
I don't know.
That's why I
I contemplate it sometimes.
That's why,
just smile and nod like, yeah, that's
Smile
you're
away,
right.
boys,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
That's what my political science degree taught me.
So bartending, how long have you been doing that?
Probably about 7-8 years, something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
And what do you think is harder, learning how to bartend or developing your comedy?
Developing comedy, yeah.
What's the hardest part of that?
Being funny, I would say. To me,
you're not Matt Williams.
I think there. It's like I think I was talking to you about this earlier before we started. It's you can't ever literally see yourself live in the moment. Like you have a perception of yourself, and it's usually way different than what it actually is.
Yeah.
So I think getting over that and not quitting, like because there's just so many nights, like you're going out and you're performing in front of 5 to 10 people at a bar that didn't even know they were going to see comedy,
right?
And you're just
yourself
eating shit, and you have those moments where you're like, what am I doing? What am I doing this for? What is the end goal here? And you got to get over that and realize that like you have those other moments that build you up, and you're like, this is why I do this.
I'm developing.
This is what you're right.
I mean, it's going to happen, right? I mean, you have to. When we started this, we had 4 people listening. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
you have to stick it out
you
to
start
get
somewhere.
to the 10.
Exactly. And I think that goes with anything in life, anything at all. It's like if you want to be the best at it, you're not going to be handed it to you. So like people were coming up to me after the finals, they're like, keep doing what you're doing, you're a natural or whatever. I was like, no, it's like you literally bust your ass like going out to like I work and then go out and just try to like find a mic and usually eat shit in front of a bunch of people. I didn't just pick up a mic and say, hey, I'm funny. Like look at the
That's
doesn't
the
work
beginning
like
of
that.
comedy.
Yeah.
Eating shit in front of 5 people. Is
That
the
was my
beginning.
goal.
I mean,
my first goal for the first year was bomb as much as possible.
But you also play music. I mean, you play guitar?
Barely.
No,
Yeah.
You sing more.
While you're bombing?
I do play a little bit of guitar. I'm not great at it. Like my brother's super talented. He's got a band in Orlando.
So you're more of a singer?
Yeah, I like singing. I like my favorite part of it is the writing aspect, like the singer-songwriter aspect.
Oh, you write music? Like, you write the music or just the lyrics? Or both?
I do both. Yeah.
Do you?
Anytime like I did shows, it was original material.
So with writing music, because to me, I love music. Mm-hmm. It's as much as comedy, it's a big part. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the lyrics is one thing, but the music, I think that takes a special people to write actual music, to put notes together, to put licks,
chord progressions together.
I mean, did that just come naturally to you, or is it something you worked on?
It's honestly something I'm still not even great at. Like, I was one of the few people that like was drawn to like the lyrics and the songwriting aspect more, and then I would figure out how that would work in a song.
So, did you played at Bear and Brownies like we were mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
Did you play by yourself or were you with people?
No, I played by myself that night. Yeah.
What kind of music did you sing or play?
It was my own stuff. It's my music's generally like I don't know, alt rock. Yeah, Britney Spears, psychedelic reggae. No.
That'd be bad.
No, it's alt rock depressing music is what it is.
Is it really?
Which is funny because I told people it's like I played music and it was like depressing, like meaningful music, and people laughed at me. And then I tried comedy and then people just got depressed. So it just ended up completely backwards.
Not that you ever done it, but did it ever cross like the comics brains are doing this all the time?
Absolutely not. What you're about to say.
Did you ever even consider to do musical comedy?
No, absolutely not.
Ridiculous, right?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm not great as a musician. I'm not great as a comedian, and like I see people that are great at both of those. Like you watch Bo Burnham, and you're just like, this guy is It's out of this world.
Right.
I'm not going to be a hacky guy on stage with a guitar. Even Nick Thune, who he doesn't even sing songs. He just plays music over his jokes.
Right.
It's everything that I think is great out there musically has been done.
Right.
What about an accordion?
Okay, now we're getting into some new territory. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll
Think about that.
Yeah, all I have to do real quick is learn the accordion.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
It's a piano. It's easy.
It's never too late. Yeah.
It's a piano with the bagpipe. It's simple.
Yeah.
And, Tyler Luch brings up a good point in that he's like, where can I find Bobby's stand-up? I'm looking online. Here's the thing about the difference. One of the differences between stand-up and music is it's much easier to record music, even though it's a bad recording.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to get music, I think, out there, recorded music out there.
It is.
Than it is comedy.
Well, I think the other part is like music. You come to a show and you know every song for the most part, unless the people are about to drop a new album that you ever heard, and you gravitate towards that music. And people are going to see bands that came out 50 years ago that are doing farewell tours, like Fleetwood Mac still, and they know every song.
More local bands like that. I mean.
Even local bands, there's an incredible fan base towards those people, and they know the songs, and they come out and see them. And yeah, it's cool to go out and just see a random, like I'm doing tonight. I'm going out to Crowbar, and I'm going to see some bands. But at the same time, comedy, you work so hard to, I think, build up to a point where you can release something someday, to release your best stuff.
I mean,
whoever said that, you don't want to see my comedy yet. I'm working on it, so
don't listen to him. He's so modest. Like Matt Williams thinks he's funny, and he's not. And then there's you. No.
Matt Williams is funny.
I love Matt. I love it when people come in and defend Matt.
Well,
leave the little guy alone. It's like,
no, I can't wait to go on their show too, because
it's a fun show. I actually did it, and dude, they haven't been doing it. Less than a year they've been doing it, and I don't think it's going to take them long to fine-tune
figure it out.
Really.
Yeah.
And I was talking to David Blaine last night and he's like, they do listen to the shows, and they're trying to learn from what they're...
Yeah.
And dude, to me, that means a lot.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people do these podcasts, and they don't give
I'm waiting for the... Once they figure out to kick out Matt Williams out of it, then, it's just going to be smooth sailing from right there.
No. Matt, I sincerely, when it comes down to it,
mm-hmm.
I think... Stephen Henry did a great job picking a cast for that show.
It works perfect because you're getting three completely different personalities.
Correct.
From it.
I mean, and
once they figure out not have to talk over each other, they'll be fine.
Like right now, let's do this. But that's what David Wayne said. Actually, that was one of the things that someone told him is like, you talk over people too much. That's one of the hardest things
to get over,
to stop doing when you have a strong personality. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot to say. So you guys do a podcast, right?
We do.
We'll touch on this real quick before we go to break. How long you been doing it?
We started last year about this time, but we didn't start actually sending them out till about October is when we went kind of live with it. We don't do a live setting like this.
Have you ever thought about it?
It's too much work. Like you guys are great.
It's too much goddamn work.
You guys are really good about it's there. You know what it is. You got timers. You got these and that. Like we are more of we kind of because ours is more based on politics and
the things that
conspiracy
we don't
theories and kind of just stuff. And when we feel like we got to get a topic together and talk about it, we send each other videos and we're like, all right, boom, we're going at it. And sometimes we have guests.
So you do
on.
prep work as you go.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
By just bouncing ideas off of each other.
So it's Google Cast.
And what does that mean?
You're Googling as
while
you're doing
the
it.
show.
Right, that's absolutely right. Yeah.
I mean,
and these are my genuine thoughts.
Wikipedia. Oh.
Yeah.
So, we'll definitely check that out. And we'll definitely get other people to check it out. Sorry. Man, what is going on with me today?
It's that pollen. It's that love in the air right now.
It could be the pollen.
Is that what it is?
Could be. It's terrible right now.
Jesus Christ! I apologize. That's great radio.
Snow and green.
Eating food and smacking your lips and coughing into the mic.
Well, I've been chewing gum this entire time, so.
Yeah, but we couldn't even tell.
Yeah, that's because I got to keep it subtle. That's because I had to eat shit during a podcast for 6 months to figure that out.
How long have you had to chew gum to practice not making it allowed?
It's a gift.
It's a gift. The gum was a gift?
It's the one thing I'm good at.
And you drink wine with it, too. That's pretty...
Professional gum chewer, Bobby Kady and live.
Won several competitions.
Screw beer pong.
You've had gum in this entire time? Yes, I have.
You're like a magician.
Yeah. Got some dirty ears there, and then I just pull out the gum.
Here, you want this? All right, so we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with Stanley Feud, and then for the last segment, we're going to get back to you a little bit because I'm not done getting into you.
Berating me?
Yeah. I'm pretty good about it, actually.
No, you've been great. You've been great.
So listen, on the way out of this, what I like to do is end at least one segment where we start talking over each other. So on the way out, just say start talking. Don't stop.
Here's the thing that I like to say, and I definitely don't want to ever say.
Sexy as hell.
And that's why you should never put Twinkies on your pizza.
I don't like this.
Well, I like short hairs.
All right. You got time to get involved. Short hairs.
They don't take as long to get out of your teeth. Well, I ain't got teeth, but either way.
What is wrong with
Trim,
you?
but not too much. That's what I'm saying. Right, ladies?
I like the way he looked at Amanda when he said All right, we'll be back.
You got time to get involved.
That one was for the ladies.
Good job.
Take This is Ricky Hicken coming at you with more action than Thursday Night Football, but with more penalties. This is Open Mic Live. Tune in 7 to 9 Thursdays.
That was Ricky Hicken. You can catch him coming up at our event at Beer and Brownies. St. Patrick's Day. I think. What did we decide? That was the 14th?
The boisterous, bearded one.
The 17th at Beer and Brownies. Check us out. We've got a great lineup set up. But now, it's time for Open Mic's favorite game, if I can hit all the buttons right. What game? What game? Stay in the Feud.
Tickle every time you say that.
You guys got to start giving out like Applebee's gift cards or something for these
I
games.
have a box of prizes behind you that I'm going to start giving out, but we didn't decide that.
We actually used
tonight.
to give stuff out. Like, we used to make Stanley Feud winter shirts.
That's
and
good
then my
one.
wife stopped working at the promotion company. So
So
we
that works
stopped
for
giving
them.
shit away. As soon as we get sponsors, we will pay for
Lost
people
that
to have
employee discount.
shit.
What do you want?
We could give out locks of Lawrence Green's hair.
There you go.
Can we?
This Lawrence Green must have amazing hair.
I'm going to be like that guy in the park and just hold him down, take it, and just swing it around, run around the
Swing it
park.
around.
I got hair. How's your hair?
This is Stanley Feud. It's a game that I came up with all on my own, off the top of my head. Actually, I come up with the questions. Me and my wife sit in a room, make up stupid fucking questions, and send them out to people. I finally got new responses this week. Unfortunately, we only had 60 people because of the new format. So you're getting the top 5 answers.
Only
out of-
60 people? Jeez.
It's been
That's
up to
good.
We've been doing 104.
Okay, wow.
But then the format I was using, like, stop letting me send them out to freaking Messenger, which is the easiest platform, and now I found another one. So anyway, the moral of the story is, it will get back to where we're supposed to be.
All right.
Moral of number 1 answer is worth 5. It's the only one that's worth any points because I'm sick of freaking scoring everything. But you still get the top 5 answers.
Right.
60
Very
people.
competitive. So
Here we go. Number 1. That was terrible. At what age is it acceptable for a girl to wear makeup to school? At what age is it acceptable for a girl to wear makeup to school?
5, 6. I don't have kids, ladies and gentlemen.
it's not that high.
Now I'm grateful.
Well, they don't go to
Barbara
school
says
when they're 4,
17.
do they?
Luce says 14.
What culture are we talking here?
Thailand.
America.
Spanish girls on their quince.
In America. Nitwit 14. KC 14.
Apparently everybody loves
I'm
your
going
shades.
16.
Snooks and Mary 12. We got another 14 in the house. Amanda says 16.
18. I'm going 18.
They're out of school by then, though.
Good.
So
You're
went
out of
from-
my house. I don't have
And
to worry
hopefully
about
not going to college.
you went
or-
from 5 to 18.
Or running the
Because
Upper
those
Tampa
are
Bay
men's
Trail,
jobs.
'cause
Yeah.
Tip says 15, 12. Actually, this question was asked to me by Kevin Holly.
Mm-hmm.
And my initial response was 12 to 13, somewhere in there, if they can prove that they can do it without looking like Mimi before they leave the house.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Seriously. Teach them
Well,
how to
just eat less if you don't want to look like me.
This is true, right? And don't shop at thrift stores.
Right. Yeah.
You're freaking fine. But I mean, what would be your honest answer on that?
I mean, you have to give in, so it'd be like 14 or 15.
At that point?
Yeah, I mean, a teenager, be 13.
My sister says makeup is the gateway to sex.
I hope so. I mean, what?
It still amazes me to this day that, like, because like for Halloween, like I did makeup, like, and it was like I did the Joker, and I did a pretty good job. I think it looked pretty legit, like Heath Ledger version. And I thought to myself, I'm like, I can't believe girls have to do this every day.
Make a Joker face.
They don't do just like that.
Joker face? It's all in the paint.
It's in the
How do you make a Joker face? You smile? Like I guess.
Just smile. Bragger.
Joker
My
face.
father was a drunk. 16 is what I'm going with. Because I thought if I had a daughter, what's the birthday I would let her? So
18.
it?
16.
When you're out of my house, you can shave your legs and put makeup on.
Shave your legs. All right.
I want you to be a behemoth
There you go.
running around the house.
Yeah.
I want no boys chasing after you. I want just girls chasing
That's
after
my
you.
daughter, woolly
Remember,
mammoth.
makeup is for prostitutes. All right, the answers are 12 people said 16, 10 people said 13, 10 also said 15, 9 said 14, and 2 terrible parents said whenever she wants to.
Those are the ones giving them those pills to like become whatever gender they want to when they're 4 years old too.
Those are the ones next to you in the restaurant that the kids won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, climbing on the other chairs. Yeah,
they're transgenders.
Exactly. All right, number 2. If your TV only got one channel, what would you want it to be?
Google Chrome. Is that
Google Chrome is a channel?
It is now.
Channel.
It is on mine.
It will be with Elon Musk.
Google Chrome is many channels.
Yeah, well, it's apps.
I didn't say one reception, one channel, one channel.
Give me Netflix. Is that a channel?
Scott says ESPN. Endeo says CBS. Cartoon Network.
Whatever.
I wonder how many Fox Newses you're gonna get.
Have you listened to this show? Not a lot.
I mean, not a lot. Well, but I think you'll get just as many Fox News as you will CNNs because they're both so absolutely ridiculous.
Porn.
Yeah.
I was thinking porn like Skinamax, but
we're actually unscrambled.
No, yeah, unscrambled is correct.
Now we're not counting Netflix as one, right?
No, because Netflix or Hulu.
We're talking about like TV.
Those are actually a station, a channel. We
Yeah.
got Cartoon Network. We got the Glick Show. I don't watch TV. ESPN, HGTV.
Everything I watch is mixed.
TLC.
Now. It's either Netflix or like basic stuff. I don't even know why I have cable anymore. I watch like 4 channels that are on cable.
And I think we're headed towards that direction where everyone's just going to get internet.
Well, when my thing gets renewed, I know they're going to come after me and try and charge me more money, and I'm going to consider.
Most people are getting Fire Sticks too.
Yeah.
We've
got the Chrome, and I know somebody else that's got all the fun.
The illegal jailbreakers.
No, they're not illegal. They're totally whatever.
Totally real.
Toads.
Legit.
Totally legit.
Marcus says TLC
for one easy subscription of $0 a month.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and your internet bill.
Yeah. Which is
when
more.
they're going to jack that up. Thanks, net neutrality. Oh, what? I don't even know.
Thanks a lot, Trump.
I don't know what that means.
I like how people blame Trump for things that aren't his fault, though. Like, that had nothing to do with him. He's like, I don't even... Do you know how much I tweet? Do you think I care about...
Is it even his
He was
tweets?
probably against what they voted for.
Probably. Because he had... however his friends made money, he was fine with.
That's exactly right.
Or him.
That's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? The leader of the FCC is an ex-chief financial officer of Verizon? Wow, what a coincidence.
I mean, Dick Cheney used to be the CEO of Halliburton.
Yeah.
I mean, presidents don't do that for each other. That's crazy.
Or as I say, the real president.
What? My cousin wants to see my tits. I'm going to show
This
you.
isn't a family reunion.
What happened? Oh.
Jesus.
It is now.
I just learned Mike is from Alabama.
That's right.
And hasn't left the house, so we can't shave.
You should see him. Oh.
Yeah. You should see my daughter I don't know about. You should see her legs.
We can throw them balls in his
Just
all right.
I'm going with ESPN.
ESPN.
Because I feel like there's enough men that probably did the vote to where that'll overcome.
I've tried watching the new ESPN, and when I say tried, I flip by it and flip right past it because I don't recognize anybody and I don't care.
ESPN?
Yep.
I'm trying to win. I'm not saying what I would watch.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. God. See? I wish it was back to plumbers. I would totally win with all
at least
those
he
plumbers.
gets it. Most people don't get that you're trying to answer a populist vote.
Which just like
I
this-
watched enough Family Feud.
It's
to
just
know
like the show
right?
that you, stole it from you.
So anyway, 14 people said Comedy Central, 11 people said HBO, 8 said Food Network, 3 said History, and 1 stoner said Cartoon Network.
But even Comedy Central is not like it used to be. Back in the 90s,
Exactly.
Comedy Central was awesome.
Yeah. Remember when Comedy Central Presents was the thing?
Oh
Yes.
my God, yeah.
Yeah. Now Netflix took that over.
Good.
Netflix is kind of like Amazon of the...
What are they spending like
TV
$80
the video
billion
world,
dollars this year on programming? It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
He would watch TMNT.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in a Half Shell.
Karate Turtles.
Yep.
That's not a channel.
They will cut you. It will be if I have
TMNT. In between TNT and USA.
Yes, exactly.
It's their little brother station. It's their Matt Williams station.
Yeah.
All right, next one. At what age is a woman too old to wear Daisy Dukes?
Never if she has the right body.
Right? MILFs, GILFs.
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 Is that a new? I think I just invented something.
I like that.
Great grandma's
Gilfs.
New to Pornhub.
Great grandma's I'd like the
feet.
That's what the F is, right?
Yeah.
It's not feet?
No.
45. 30.
What's wrong with you people?
I think Dean Barber hasn't come out of the closet yet. Is what the fucking problem
Suzanne,
is.
This is going to be an interesting average.
Probably like 45 though.
Okay, so if the
35,
answer
40.
is 50 and I say 48, do I get more points for being closer, or do I have to be
No, you
right
got
on?
What the hell kind of game do you think this is?
I'm going to go 50. I'm going to go 50 on it then, because I feel like so many other answers are in the middle.
37, 35, 35. In Florida, any size and age has no limit. He's not wrong. Glick is not wrong about that.
Yeah, have you ever been to Walmart? You'll see
7-Eleven,
anything, yeah.
What's that spot I got to drive to? Sulphur Springs. Ugh. Sulphur Springs is terrible.
You know what? Can I change my answer? Is that am I allowed to? Okay, I guess
wish I
it's
could let
50.
you, but
That's the way it goes,
No, go
huh?
ahead. What do you want
I'm
to
going
do?
to go 40. I'm going to go 40.
Yeah, no, you can't change it.
Okay.
It's locked. It's written in paper.
You're like, yeah, you can change it. Oh, no, you hit it? Okay, no.
And then it says, if she can rock it.
That's what I'm
It says
saying. That's what I'm
70.
saying. But that's not going to be an answer. It's going to be a number.
Mike Lewis was 75. Mary with when the cheese shows up.
That's my favorite.
Right.
If you can see her labia, it's too.
She shouldn't wear
If that shit looks,
when she
if
shows
that
up.
shit looks like Epcot, I'm in.
Gobble says 50. All right. When the butt sags. 11 people said never. 11 said 50. 7 said 70. 5 said depends on what she looks like. And 2 said in her 20s. Now, anyone that said in their 20s is
We have a strong right-wing Christian viewership going on here.
That's right.
very specific crowd we
Yeah.
cater to.
Those were the same two that answered Fox News in the previous question.
All right, next question. What do dogs dream about?
Bones.
What do dogs dream about? I
Bones,
came up with this because
food.
my dog was acting up while he
Bones,
was
fetch,
sleeping the other night.
humping.
I mean, you're welcome to change your answer, but I need one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with treats.
Tyler Lucy says pooping.
Ricky Messer says depends on how many beers you had. I think he was going back to the last one.
I was gonna say, is he a dog?
No, he's
As he
just slow.
applied it to everyone.
Chasing cats.
Well, from experience, it depends on how many beers you had as a dog.
Right.
Like, what is this, Brian from Family Guy?
Yeah, in Florida, there's a lot of drunk ass dogs. We got rednecks everywhere, bro, feeding their dogs. Look, it's cool as shit. He's drinking my Bud Light. Fuck you.
My old dog used to, like, if you spilled the beer, she was on it.
Oh, yeah?
And
Immediately?
if
Oh,
you
yeah.
set it down, she was on it.
Yeah,
Nobody says
Rum and
mailman's
Coke,
ball
beer,
sack.
she didn't care. She wasn't picky.
takes after me.
She was great at the clubs, too. She'd see her with makeup on.
Cats.
We got
running,
Brian from Family Guy on, huh?
Yep.
Belly rubs.
Hey, Brian. How you doing?
Stewie.
You doing all right?
Stewie, listen.
Morgan Freeman?
Jim says treat eating. Shannon Messer says food. Fuck you, Glick. Glick says Camo dreams of all the fun him and Stan and Peanut Butter have had every Thursday.
Yep, extra chunky. Or crunchy. What's it
Food is
called?
probably before poop. Genius. Yeah, Luce did not go to college, but guy's fucking smarter now.
Yeah,
What
Who?
came first, the food or the poop?
Who, Moby?
that's a good question.
You ever call him? You better respect our guest.
Nope.
Mailman's ball
That's
sack.
We've been doing this 3 years now. I haven't started once. I'm not going to do it now.
What they can chew on when you leave.
That sounds like my
That's
dog.
a great question. A great answer, I mean. Especially puppies.
We
are
said
worse.
dogs, not women, right?
Hey-o.
Sorry.
Coming up next,
Sorry.
cuckolding.
Sorry.
All right, you ready?
Nope.
12 people said sniffing butts. 11 said chasing animals. 10 said humping legs. 7 said food. And 3 said playing.
How come nobody said bone?
It's not that nobody said it. It didn't make the top 5.
How come nobody made it enough to where it was the top 5?
I don't know.
Have you ever had a dog that buries the bone?
And actually, I'll show you the responses later.
I don't want to.
Nobody said bone.
I don't care.
I just think of like being a dog. I try to be empathetic and put myself in their shoes, and they just see us eating human food all the time, and I'm like, this gotta be a shitty life to eat the same. It's like eating the same cereal 3 meals a day every single day. I do too. If I had one.
If a dog wears shoes, its owner is a douche.
That's true. Dogs don't wear shoes.
You shouldn't don't dress.
Yeah, I think that goes. I think that goes without saying.
Even Brian doesn't wear shoes.
Even Brian doesn't wear shoes.
I swear to God. All right,
He does love a dirty martini, though.
I'm going to start making up these questions more often because this was an easy evening to score. We have Bobby in the lead with 15, Amanda with 10, Jim with 5, Gabo with 5. Last one, number one answer is worth 20. All others are worth jack shit. Here we go.
And the leading scorer is me with 15?
Yeah. Famous Bob.
Bob Dylan.
That was quick. He's wrong, but it was quick.
Fuck.
You're late, Kevin.
Bob
Barker.
Bob Aran.
No, sorry.
Snook says Barker.
Bob.
I'm going to fucking lose. Because one round is worth 5 more points than I had after 4 rounds.
Welcome to Open Mic. We change things around.
It's all right. I'm stealing something out of this box.
Well, you like hockey. There's plenty of hockey
I knew
stuff.
that bitch was casing the joint. I swear to God. So, Bobby, Amanda. What did Amanda say?
Show me potato salad.
What'd you say?
Ricky says...
No. Suck it.
Barker's probably going to be the winner. I went too quickly with my
Barker's
answer.
in the other room.
Ricky says Bob and
You can change your answer. What do you want it to be?
Barker, I barely even know her. No, I'm going Bob Dylan because you said I was wrong, and I don't want to win.
What was the first one? That was your first one?
Bob Dylan, yeah.
You should
Bob
change
Dole.
it. You should change it.
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
Silent Bob. Bobby Kady, Bob Barker.
Bobby Bottle Service.
Oh, you hear about Silent Bob? He almost died.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He had a not-so-silent heart attack.
The Widowmaker almost got him. It was completely clogged.
Silent Bob died in the woods. Would he hear it?
Oh, that's a good
If
question.
he didn't say it, he's silent. Not everything around
All right,
him.
Bob Marley. I love that answer. Bob on these nuts. Great way to squeeze in a fucking nuts joke. Silent Bob. Bob Barker. Bob Barker. Bob Barker.
Bob and Weave. Bob and Weave.
Bob Saget.
Bob Denob. Bob and Neil. God, that's why I bring comedians in, because my guests are stupid.
And his host.
That's the best way to gain viewership.
I mean, I love you guys. I love you all.
I don't. I hate you. Tune out.
SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's a good one. I think of that.
What?
It will get you 0 points in this, but yes.
Dude, the better weed got, the better SpongeBob got.
That probably tells you something about the writers of SpongeBob.
Good point.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Writers don't smoke. That's ridiculous. They just
Absolutely ridiculous. Right.
Absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Alice in Wonderland is a complete sober idea.
Right?
Yeah.
We have a winner.
Chicken dinner.
10 people said Bob Barker, 10 said Bob Newhart, 8 said Bob Saget, 7 said SpongeBob, and 4 said What About Bob?
Oh, nice.
Who won? Whoops. Premature there. Sorry. Hold on. Let me finish my load. And I'm done.
Love Burns won the first one. Booty wins the second one with 30 points.
Was she sweeping the nation today? Oh, high five.
Somebody wants to be on camera.
Twerking on camera.
It's all right. We got to
it.
twerk out of it.
Come on. Now our ratings just went down. Wait. Do we do ratings? Is that how that...
What do you mean? We can rate it.
Yeah? 10. 10. Or is that our rating system?
That was a 2.
Number one. You're number one.
Yeah, after tonight, after her winning, you're going to change the complete scoring system after this.
No, that's too much work.
Should at least be like a second place answer. It wouldn't have mattered for me.
No.
I wanted to lose on purpose. That's the way I'm going. It was
Hey,
Bob
why would you do
Barker.
that,
Bob
though?
Barker was one, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, Barker and Newhart were...
That's the thing I
tied.
said second, too. I shouldn't have said Bob Dylan so quickly.
Which kind of speaks to the age of the people that are answering these questions. Bob
Yeah.
Barker, Bob Newhart. You know what I mean? And then SpongeBob and What About Bob are at the bottom. What About Bob was a great answer, though.
It was.
I'll be honest with you. I kind of like that.
Anybody
One of
know
my
his
favorite
last name?
movies.
What About Bob?
Yeah, what's Bob's last name?
I don't know. Do you know?
No, but I know the...
The actor?
yeah.
Terrible guy. I hate him.
I hate him too.
Are you serious?
Probably the worst.
Suck.
He's horrible. Come up and steal my fries. I'll put
Bill Bob. Bill Bob.
Bill Bob.
Dude, I saw him in
Bill Bob Baggins.
I saw him in a pro-am golf tournament.
Oh, he loves this shit. People. I swear to you, people go to those tournaments just to see him.
They do. It's weird. He
Yeah.
has the weirdest cult following.
Yeah.
Dude, he was hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he was fun. He was fun to follow around. We went there to see a couple different people, and I couldn't stop just following him around.
Does he try too hard? Because he comes off like he tries too hard.
No, I think he just naturally was like, I really won the lottery in life, and I can do whatever the hell I want
Pretty
to.
much. I mean, he was as relaxed as you could get. Someone gave him a drink. He carried that bitch the whole way. Someone gave him these big old glasses. He wore them the entire fucking time. And then he stole one of the other golfers' hats and threw it up in the stand.
What did he do?
And
That
the golfer fucking threw a fit. So they gave it back to him. He took it back off him and threw it back up. You're not trying too hard. That shit's just funny.
What did he do that was entertaining?
What do you mean? But I'm not gonna repeat his joke. I mean, nothing really.
Right.
He's just a fun guy to watch.
Oh, okay.
You disagree?
Have you ever seen What About Bob?
No, I like his movies. I don't like Bill Murray.
You don't like him?
No. I think it just comes across too Bill.
Smug.
Yeah. I don't know if it's smug, but like he comes off like he's trying too hard. He's like Will Ferrell.
Very comfortable doing what he's doing.
Yeah. I don't think he tries too hard. I mean, the dude don't even have a cell phone. He literally goes to payphones to call people.
Where the fuck does he find one of them?
Why are we getting punched in the nuts?
It's probably.
This is the worst show ever. This is
why we're.
I told you it was going to be the worst show ever when you had me on.
This segment is getting punched in the nuts.
All right, well, we'll be back after we heal. Next episode.
I'm fine. It's not that big to worry about.
Okay, then we'll do the last segment. Next segment, we're going to come back with more Bobby Kady. Is that okay with you?
I'll be here.
We'll be back, bitches.
We've come so far, still ignoring
A special thank you to Tacos Gone Mobile for all of the food and love they provide for our guests. Tacos Gone Mobile has the greatest authentic Mexican food anywhere. They can be found at 1309 East Fletcher Avenue and the University Mall Food Court.
Coma en el único lugar con mexicanos reales y sin paredes, Tacos Gone Mobile.
This is Matt Fernandez. Tune in to Open Mic Live Thursday nights at 7, you piece of shit. And openmictheshow.com, you motherfuck.
I love that one.
It's so endearing.
All right, welcome back to Open Mic Live. Tonight's music was the local band Red Calling, which we are going to be featuring from now on. We're kind of more of a structured thing. Last week was G2P. Before that, I forget. Aegea? Was it Aegea? Sure, it was Aegea.
It was.
Okay. And next week, coming up,
Cruel Curses.
Cruel Curses. Oh, and we did feature them not long ago, too. That's all right.
Yeah,
we love them.
Not since we started this little format where we do just them during
Right.
the breaks.
So this is starting over.
It is, actually.
The last 200 shows don't count.
I mean, and it's working out. Like Glick, for example, a guy that has another show, great show. He won music from one of the bands that was in here, and now he liked it so much, it's his new workout music. And then
nice.
Another one of the local bands that comes in is the rest of his workout music now, which is what it's all about.
That's local talent.
That's awesome, right?
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it? I mean,
that's why I appreciate what you guys are doing so much, because that's shop local. That's what you should be doing, and you guys are promoting what everyone should be doing.
But there's a product worth selling.
It is.
That's the thing. I mean, it's not like we're not pushing garbage on people.
Right.
Like,
except for me, but yeah.
You take the good, you take the bad.
And there you have your opening statement.
Open mic.
In your road. Much worse than that.
MTV's own.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about the reality show.
Tread lightly, my friend.
Dude, I watched some of those clips. He's pretty freaking... That was back when he was really...
I haven't seen any of them. I really want to.
Now,
John, do you have the videos?
As long as we've known him, just recently I've finally seen some of the clips from the MTV shit because I just didn't give a fuck about reality TV, to be honest with you. But that was back when he was like all whooped up on, he was all fucked up. Hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Because, those shows, you always got your buff dudes on there, you got your hot chicks, and
Was
then you got
John
your
buff?
No, he was nuts.
Yeah.
And like he'd just be ragging on these big ass dudes right to their face and then go run into the ocean freaking butt naked. It's like, what are you doing?
He was like Puck.
I want to see this.
Oh, it's hilarious. Did you see
Is there like DVDs of this or something?
No, you can find the clips on there. I mean, I'm sure John's got them everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, he's John fucking Jacobs.
John Jacobs. Somewhere at Southside. He's representing.
Southside. Did you see the video he just did of the guy stealing the gun at the gun show?
Yeah.
Who the hell does that?
I'm surprised more people didn't do it, to be honest with you.
Really?
It's a gun show. I like how the entire episode was predicated around them getting in and getting an NRA membership. And they never even go into the show. And that's the only thing they get from the entire thing.
They were just there.
They were there and happened to catch a guy stealing a gun.
Are you into guns? You own a gun?
I don't own a gun. I
not that you're against them or for them, but I mean,
yeah, I'm pretty in the middle. I see both sides. It's
you don't care to have one, but understand
it's
why people
most
do.
sides of politics. I get both sides, and I love watching them argue. So
I have two guns, one for each hand, so I can go pew 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 pew.
I like shooting guns. I like going to the.
I actually don't like shooting them, but I have them.
Yeah,
in case I need them.
I like going to a range and shooting my friends' guns that I don't have to buy.
Shooting them is fun, actually. We used to do clay pigeons and all that shit with my grandfather, and it was fun.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's I look at it like boats. I don't ever want to own a boat because I think you're just throwing money
out another
into a
1,000.
gutter. But if a friend has a boat and they want to go
They're
out
fun.
and they invite me, hell yeah,
and they pay for gas.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
I'll get the natty lights. Don't worry about this. Yeah.
Welcome back, Shannon Kelly.
Oh God, what did I do?
She brought two.
Does she like natty light?
What was it?
Who?
What would she bring? The Shannon Kelly.
No, it was the champagne of beers. It was Miller High Life.
Oh, Miller High Life. Yeah.
Okay, I can't hate on her for that. It's not a bad beer.
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. A lot of shit beer gets a bad rap.
'Cause it's shit.
There's some beers that
Like
are terrible.
TBR is
I'm
decent.
going to be honest with you. Miller Lite tastes like spit.
It's
okay, and you'll pay probably $6 more for a 12-pack than you will of Miller High Life.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
my own personal opinion.
I don't doubt that. But we live in Seminole Heights, so we can be snooty.
Oh yeah, you got to get like,
Yeah.
is this organically craft
Was this actually
beer?
brewed
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Because I don't want it.
This is a blueberry IPA. Like, yeah,
Dude,
you have to do it like
We
that.
moved to a parallel to PBR or Natty Light. We went
Yeah.
to Bush, which
Bush,
that's
yeah.
the whole point. Was it doesn't taste any different than Light, the Miller
Yeah.
Light, and it's freaking for an 18
It's
pack is
half
$10.
off. Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean. It's like Jesus Christ.
Tastes just like
now I
shit.
can be a drunk
Exactly.
and afford it.
If it's going to do the job. It's like, honestly, like wine. Like, I tell people all the time, I'm like, I like to start off with a really good glass of wine. But after the first one, I'm just getting
doesn't
drunk
matter.
at that point. You know, like, I'm not on my fourth glass of wine like, oh, do you smell the current leaves in this? Like, it's just wine at that point. Like,
I like wine. I can't do red wine too much. I like the white wines or the sweeter wines.
I
if
tried
you
to
will.
offer you a glass, but you're.
I know.
What are
but
you drinking now?
I'm way too much of a man.
Are
on
you off
air.
the Twisted Tea?
He stole my hibiscus
that
Florida
looks
Avenue
trendy.
ale.
What color is this?
That's pink.
Okay, see,
I really thought
hipster.
there was passion fruit in
That's
there.
really, yeah.
I'm pissed off. There's no fruit in
I'm
there.
one beard away from being a hipster, bro.
I thought you were drinking a breast cancer awareness beer. Like, that's what I thought you were drinking.
I wouldn't allow that in my house.
I bought this beer in October. It's Bud Light.
It still holds
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
Well, support local.
Yeah.
Florida Avenue.
Florida Avenue. Cheers to them.
Fuck.
Did you guys go to the Heights Unites Festival?
What was it?
The Heights Unites
No,
Festival?
I'm not united with him.
I don't unite.
I was all for the killer.
Yeah, I was all for the killer.
Yeah.
What was it?
I'm on his side.
I was rooting
Yeah,
for him.
yeah.
The Heights Unite. Oh, is that where they went out and started like lighting lights and walking around? What was that?
No,
it
afterwards,
was
we
it was a
celebrated.
music arts festival. It was actually pretty cool. They had a lot of good bands over there. It was funny because like the killer was a black dude. All the victims were minorities. And a bunch of white people showed up to support the cause.
Celebrate
because-
black people getting
because-
killed. I mean, wait, no,
Well,
that's
no, it was actually just more because they told me there was going to be craft beer there, and like they showed up in droves. So yeah, it's really gone off the rails at this point.
Give me a shotgun and shoot all the white as I see. Freaking. So being into both, what style of comedy do you prefer?
Shitty.
Not do. Do you prefer
Matt Williams.
Like I'm, I was a Robin Williams / in that.
I totally get what you're saying. Yeah. My all-time hero is probably Bill Burr. I like how he brings topics to the table that are relevant,
current,
but he puts his own like spin on
Right,
like,
no, I get
a
it.
lot of but Dave Chappelle's obviously great.
At work today, they were watching a Kevin Hart special,
Mhm.
and Kevin Hart is that you either like Kevin Hart or I'm coming to find out you don't. Like
Okay,
him.
so this is what I have to say about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is like the black Dane Cook, like what he's going through right now.
I don't find either of them funny, so I agree.
They're both very like energetic on stage. They're selling out arenas. It's not even theaters; it's arenas. They're doing movies and stuff like that. And
Dane Cook?
and for the most part, their movies are kind of shitty. And
Is Dane Cook doing movies still?
he did, but
Oh,
I'm
okay, you're
comparing
current-
what Kevin Hart did
Okay.
to what Dane Cook did. And honestly, like people shit on Dane Cook, especially after the movies came out because the
That's
movies
easy
were
to do,
terrible.
yeah.
But Dane Cook's like early stand-up was excellent. It was really good.
Well, and I think that's the problem is the later stuff I didn't care for. When he was at Madison Square Gardens, I
Yeah.
didn't like that special. I didn't find it funny.
And that's understandable, but at the same point, it's like the dude worked to get to where he was at, just like Kevin Hart did. And I can't even imagine like what that does to your brain, like when you're performing in front of 20,000 people. Like,
Right.
So I'm not going to sit here and shit on Dane Cook or Kevin Hart
Well,
because
you can't. I mean, like you said, just the pure what it took to get to where they're at.
Yeah.
You know what it takes just to, you know what I mean? Like, you've only been doing it a little while, right?
Right.
But I'm sure you've had good responses, even from the 5 people, and bad responses.
Correct.
When
Mostly
you,
bad.
When you first get those good responses or that nice, hearty, genuine laugh out of people, at this level, even it's got to be just in thrilling.
That's exactly right, because I for the finals of Side Splitters, like I remember like how many people came to see me, and it's friends and family. Half of them hadn't even seen me do comedy yet. They just love me, They came to see me, and I appreciate that. But that cheer, like when I got on stage, like I almost couldn't even handle it. Like I felt weak. I was like, how am I going to do this set? And then you're talking about adding, let's see, that was 200 people. So let me add 19,800 people on top of that. And then people love to like play armchair quarterback, and they like to say like comedians are like sold out or they're shitty. It's like, you've never been in their position. You've never felt what they felt like when they had to do that.
And that's so funny you say that, because armchair quarterback, everyone thinks they're funnier than the comedian on stage.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks they can sing better than the guy on stage. Everyone thinks that everybody that isn't doing anything thinks they're better than the people that are.
But the real artists, they go out and they do it because like they love it. And one day, like my favorite artists are the people that they'll never know me, but they produce something that affected me in a positive way, and like got me through a bad day if I was listening to music, or like I was listening to a stand-up comedian and they wanted me to be better. And at the end of the day, that's why you got to do it. But for me to sit here and judge, like,
well, you're not judging though. I mean, we have opinions. We've discussed that earlier.
Yeah,
just to have an opinion doesn't mean you're judging.
I'm not necessarily like,
what I mean. People do
on a general basis.
They're too quick to do so.
Yeah.
And people.
The drunk guy at the bar that every time they see a stand-up comedian, they start like squabbling over to the desk to be like, can I get on? Can I do that? Because I can do it way better than them, without any rehearsal or any bits or anything that they have relevant to bring to the stage.
I know exactly what you think.
Yeah.
Because I feel that way about most of the comedians that we have in here.
I'm glad to be a part of the show, guys.
No, but seriously, we can't.
Yeah.
We can't. I mean, you know what I mean? Know who you are, and hecklers suck. I really hate hecklers.
I actually love hecklers.
And that's the thing, is I think good comics do. I think good comics...
so I'm breaking a norm here.
Brace that.
I love hecklers just for the fact that, like, it's almost like they're giving me more free time. Like,
right.
I like to hear other people's opinion. Like when they're...
Are you quick? I mean...
Am I quick?
Yeah.
Does that answer your question just now? I was like, am I quick? I don't
Only
know.
when I'm drinking wine.
What do you think of something to say?
I mean, like, why you don't have a girlfriend. I mean, are you quick on stage? Like,
yeah. No, I'm very quick in that case. No, I'm trying to get better at that.
Gotcha.
I'm actually like trying to create stand-up that's like I'm actually like creating these bits that make me think. Like I'll ask a question, and I have different like answers. I'll different like wherever you're going with it, I want to be able to go with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let people know. I know you're not doing, but you are trying to get back out there a little more, right?
Yeah.
So let people know, where do you do most of your open mics, and when, and all that, and
don't come see me at an open mic. Please
stop doing that, dude.
No, seriously, don't see me at an open mic, because like
okay, then where are you gonna do shows? You got shows coming up?
I do have one show. If you want to go to a show, go to
Bonefish Grill.
Okay, this Sunday I'm doing a guest spot at Side Splitters. Ricky's going to be hosting, and they don't even know about this. Ricky's going to be hosting. Cam is featuring, and Eric Myers is headlining.
Oh, that's Sunday?
That's Sunday?
This
What
Sunday,
time?
7 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Okay, come on out.
Stan will be there.
No, I will be there.
Yeah, and then if you want to come out March 14th at O'Brien's and Brandon, I'll be doing a show out there.
No, fuck Brandon.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
kind of far.
But this Sunday,
You know where I live?
But Sunday I will be there. I promise
Yeah.
you. Me and my wife, even if I got to beat her into going
submission,
she will
You
be
might
there.
just beat her for the fun of it.
And social media. Do you want people to contact you there? I mean,
no.
All right, so we'll post all of his social media.
If you want to add
information.
me as a friend because you want to be friends, sure, go ahead. Facebook,
Right.
it's
but
my
as
name.
far as just
Bobby Kady,
trying to grow
K-A-D-Y.
my name as a comedian, fuck me, right?
Do you have a Twitter?
I don't have that yet.
You-
Don't have a Twitter. Don't have an Instagram.
I love everybody's
All right, well-
swagger, moxie, nonchalantness.
It's actually just more so because I'm not anything right now, and I want to get good enough to where it's like.
And you never will be with that attitude, son.
Thank you, Dad.
Fake it till you make it.
I just want to work on it for a little bit. I'm just working on shit.
I got you. Okay, but
if you do want to listen to my podcast, it's Find the Stone. You can find it on Apple, iTunes, SoundCloud, Working on the YouTube right now.
SoundCloud, all right.
But we talk about mostly political shit and conspiracy theories. Shout out to Adi Gill.
Adi.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. I
Love
appreciate
you,
you
Adi.
guys for having me, by the way.
No, sincerely, thank you for coming in, man. We appreciate
this was
it, 'cause
awesome.
when you get
Yeah.
too big for your britches, remember, we had you in.
That'll never happen, I promise.
So, Mike, tell everyone about us and our people.
I'm not ready.
You don't want to?
No, I'm not. Well, I wasn't ready. But anyway, okay, so Friday nights, check out Spicoli TV. After Spicoli TV, with Smitty and Spicoli.
Friday nights at 9.
You don't have this scripted out properly for me. I was getting there. After Spicoli TV, around 12, music with Midnight Mike at IRNBroadcast.com. Tuesdays at 8 and Saturdays at 9. The show with no name.
The show with no name.
Not to be confused with the show with no sleeves. Wednesday at 8, The Kevin Holly Show.
Wait a minute. I thought I told you to get that one out of there.
Wednesday at 8 is still up for grabs, so if
What did
anybody
Kevin
has a
do to
show...
Huh?
What did Kevin do?
Had me on his show and
He's been here
came on
twice.
our show. I mean, he's been such a good friend. Fuck him.
He tried to tag the wall, but
I
instead of
shouldn't have.
tagging it, he wrote it on a piece of paper and stuck it on a nail.
I thought you meant tag it like on Facebook.
Yes, he went to tag it. He
Yeah.
liked it and gave it an angry face.
Kevin's done nothing to me. I love Kevin.
Saturdays around 11, the Glick Show on Periscope, which is a funny show. I even stayed up late once to watch it, and that was the last time that'll happen. Coming up next at 10 p.m. Eastern, that's our time, not in Alabama time, nitwit.tv, where you can play Battleship and Jeopardy, all kinds of musical fun stuff. It's a fun game to watch.
Dude, that show is awesome. I leave here and race home so I can get in on that show and lose every game that they fucking play. But he like plays
Which
it's all
one's that?
music games. Like it's all
Which one's that?
It's called nitwit.tv. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
You're into music. It's fun. Even if you don't want to participate, the music is fun.
Good enough, right?
Really
You'll want to participate. It's
his wife's
it draws
beautiful.
you.
Do
in
they
there.
give out Applebee's gift cards?
No.
No, but they talk about giving out shirts. And just no one ever sees one.
Coming up in in March, we've got 4 more episodes. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope. I rescheduled one because something has to happen here. All right. So coming up next week, EDM DJ Poet. What do you have there? What's his name? EDM?
No.
Or does he play EDM? Oh, you have John Poet in. Do you have Poet in?
Poet's coming in with his EDM DJ.
Oh, so we don't have his name. We just have Poet coming in.
With his
gotcha.
DJs,
Okay,
right.
that makes a little more sense
Well,
then.
reached out and asked us if we'd bring them in, and you know what? I'm trying to branch out. Like we've had all rock, trying to, you know what I mean? There's other
feel
good
you.
talent out there.
Yeah.
What the hell? I'm not an EDM guy, but
I just can't believe there's an EDM guy with the balls to call themselves Poet.
No.
He's the
Poet's the handler. He's
Yeah.
the he manages everybody. He brings us in.
No, what
people.
the fuck do I know? All
You
right,
don't know
cool.
shit. Oh, he's actually if you do more open mics, he's still running things. Is he still running things at Pegasus? It's not. I don't know.
No, he's
Even he left?
discarded.
Okay,
Pegasus.
never mind then. Fuck what I said. I don't know anything either.
He's the guy that takes
Pegasus
pictures
in a
of
new
himself
building?
with his car.
It is. It's at on Florida now. It's the only reason that place has a chance there is because they have a liquor store.
Oh, okay.
Everything before them has failed in like a year and a half because the neighbors don't like it.
That's weird. I did shows when I was 21 at the old Pegasus.
The one on 30th. Yeah, they just moved.
Yeah.
They just moved. Coming up, let's see, the 15th, Hartwood Lane, and the 22nd, Dominic Smith. That's about it for us tonight. Anything you wanted to add?
Sincerely, thank you for coming in.
Thank
and
you for
I
having
appreciate
me.
that. And hopefully I don't get fired after having you in here and picking on you because, you know, you have a pretty strong following.
Oh, because I'm Mark.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark. Are you ever going to watch this?
They were watching.
Yeah.
Oh, my, dude, he wouldn't stop. But make sure I remember. So I texted him, thank you.
Yeah.
And luckily he has Jody who knows how to use, electronics or whatever. But we will be
Thank
here
you, Jody.
to see you Sunday, man.
Thank you to all your beautiful kids, by the way, too.
Thanks to all the listeners. Thanks to Glick. Thanks to Kevin Holly.
Happy birthday, Cam.
Happy birthday, Cam.
Happy birthday, Cam.
Thanks for tuning in, Cam. Rich Keen, you better give my wife a job. All right, everybody. Peace out. Love you. Mike, thank you for letting me be part of your show.
Thank you for letting me be a part of your show.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Bitch.
Glick out.